All right, let's start the story at the beginning. My friend Erin is a dancer, Erin Bahn, and she asked me if I would go with her on a Sunday afternoon and take footage of various places that she could use in her upcoming dance video. So, for example, here's some footage of the Odd being torn down. I figured, there are people out of town that I know that would want to see this too. So, here's your last look at it. A lot of people just go there and stand at the fence and just relive their memories. In fact, when we were there, a guy we didn't even know just came up to us and started talking about how his father took him there when he was a little boy, and where he sat. He was pointing out to us exactly where he was sitting, where their season tickets were. And then the next location on our agenda was an armory on Dodge Street. And here she is with some of her dance moves for her video. And then I said to her, "Hey, we're on Dodge Street. Do you mind if we kind of like go a little bit further up, because I'd like to see if the seminary is still there?" And she was receptive, so we went there, and sure enough, it was there. And I got through this hole in the fence, and I encouraged her. I said, come on, let's go. And there we were. I was standing on the land I have not set foot on for 40 years. I was looking at the gym. Everything is all boarded up. It's like a ghost town. The rectory. Wow. If I seem to linger on these shots, it's because I was just in awe, standing there. There's a close-up of the rectory. There's the cafeteria, and there's the underground passageway that went from the cafeteria to the college/library. And there's the entrance. The dormitories. Yeah. Wow. Next to the dormitories, the chapel. Everything does seem to be a bit overgrown, doesn't it? And there's the convent. And of course, the school itself. And of course, I lingered on this shot. In fact, I even went in a little bit closer for a better look. And you might say, well, why didn't you get even closer? Why didn't you go inside? Because there's a feeling of danger on this place. You're in the inner city. You're in a location with all boarded up buildings. Erin saw the entrance to the chapel, and she said, "Oh, take some footage of me dancing in front of the chapel doors here." And being a true dancer in the style of Isadora Duncan, she's not wearing shoes. And there's a lot of debris on the ground and broken glass and bric-a-brac. And but these are the kinds of people that I hang around with. As I told her, because she was a little nervous at first when we went in there, and I said, "Don't worry, because the muses protect you." I said, I've seen this over the decades in shooting video. The muses protect you. So she decides she's got to go inside the doors and shoot some footage of me shooting her through the doors. And then, of course, while she's there, she sees the chapel. So we go in and take footage inside the chapel. And this is some of her dance material, as you can see it. By the way, when we got in here, it really started to feel like this was a hangout for some kind of gang, and the danger level started to increase. You know, the feeling you got? But like I say, you know, when you do art, I've noticed this, like you use a video camera, you will go places you would never think of going because you feel this sense that you're being protected. Here is the choir loft and the 2 confessionals, and it looks like this place is lit with electricity, but it's not. It's just that the holes in the ceiling let in this much light. Erin saw the organ, and I hope when the organ was left there it was broken, because I got this sick feeling in my stomach that it was still working when they left it there. And she did these moves on the organ, and we commented when we just looked at the footage that it almost looks like there's these invisible wires attached to her, like she's some kind of marionette. Notice she thinks she hears the noise. That's a sign it's time for us to get out of there. So I take one last look. I couldn't, even though we thought somebody was there, I had to take some more footage on the way out.